Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Defense Point Showdown alternate build. And I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to this video. Before we get into the builds, these are all the extras. So a good third of the pieces are left. So let's just go ahead and start with the smaller of the two builds. So this is a grunt spaceship, I guess. And it uses parts from both the turret and the mongoose, which I think looks really ugly. I don't think adding green into this helped at all. Okay, so if I were to look at this aside from Halo, this might be kind of cool. You know, just like a little scout ship or whatever. It's all right. It kind of looks a little bit like a kid built it. It's a little bit jumbled. But aside from Halo, it's not awful. Put it in the context of Halo, and this is just doesn't make sense. I mean, that doesn't look like a Halo thing at all. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like something from Lego's Classic Space, almost. And then the throwing in the green just really messed up the color scheme. You know, I appreciate the work the designers did to give us an alternate build, but this just doesn't work for me at all. Okay, and then our kind of, I guess this is the main alternate build, is this brute flyer thing. Which, again, if we look at this without taking into account that this is supposed to be Halo, this actually looks kind of neat. I mean, it's a little strange. It's a little flimsy at times because especially these side pieces, the ball joint connectors can pop off. But it's kind of cool. I like this thruster on the back. You know, the shaping, while a little jumbled, is neat. The side pieces kind of swing back and forth. But again, they screwed up the color scheme by throwing in the UNSC green, and I think that really just jumbles it up and does not look good. We have our shooters on the side, which actually, while I was building this shooter just broke, and Mega had to send me a new one. That's kind of a side that doesn't really reflect on the alternate build itself. It's just, you know, the piece broke. Let's see, we have a spot that opens up back here, I guess, to hold weapons. Hold on, where did I? Hyperius is driving this right now, and you have to take off his jump pack and his gravity hammer. So I guess that's what you're supposed to put in there. And then, speaking of Hyperius, there he is. There's kind of these handlebars that flop around. And this closes sort of over top of him. It doesn't work all that great. And then his head sticks out, which is kind of strange. And this does that, so he just kind of can pitch out when you're trying to swoosh this around. You know, interesting idea, but again, I just really don't think it works. Well, there you have it. That is the Defense Point Showdown alternate build. And this is probably the most negative video I've made about anything Mega Construx. And you know, again, I appreciate the work that went into making these a thing, and I can see how kids especially will enjoy this. You know, they can take their big gun and turn it into a spaceship to fly around and have a little one to go with it. But looking at it from the point of view of Halo, it just doesn't make sense. The green thrown in there just screws up the color scheme. It makes it look more jumbled. It's just not great. I would definitely rank this at the absolute bottom in terms of alternate builds so far. I think definitely better things could have been done with these pieces, especially since we have so many left over. So many. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.